It was getting late in the season, so I made the decision to pour the basement slab later. There is a floating concrete slab in the plans, and in order to continue building during the winter, the floor needs to be poured before it gets too cold. I am using BuildDeck insulated concrete forms for the floor. They require temporary walls to be built every 6 feet with 2x8s running horizontally across the top every 2 feet on center. I used 8x8 posts that were upcycled from the original barn that stood on this location. 12-inch LVLs were added under the garage floor, and a 14-inch one was added under the shear wall for the apartment. The perimeter walls were framed with 2x4s using staggered double wall construction. The inner and outer walls are tied together at the window and door openings with 1/2-inch plywood. I measured and marked the floor joist location 16 inches on center on the LVL, and on top of the perimeter top plate. I used a chalk line to snap a horizontal line on the LVL, and then nailed 2x4s along the line. The i-joists sit on the 2x4s but also have joist hangers. Stiffeners are added between the rim joist and the first regular joist every 16 inches. Web stiffeners were added between all of the joists at the third points. I added the rest of the rim joists around the perimeter of the foundation. Construction adhesive was added to the top of the floor joists, then 3/4-inch plywood was added and nailed down. All of the joints were then covered with zip tape to keep water out until the roof is in place. Plastic was put over all of the window openings, and then 1/2-inch plywood sheathing was added to the rest of the wall. I used BuildDeck brand concrete forms for the floating garage floor. Even with all of my rushing, I didn't get enough done to pour the garage floor before it got too cold. My work will continue once it warms up enough to melt the snow. If you want to be notified when I post my next video, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.